Now you should start seeing me in a moment. Alright, let me know when you see me.
I do. I got it configured already.
Alright, and start recording in 3, 2, 1. Hello everybody, Circuit Main here once again, and we're going to be doing another randomizer run with my friend here, Cataclysm. Of course,
Hello.
last week I went to a con, and I'm still kind of semi-recovering, in so much that I have a nice little solo cup of liquor. Actually, it's a combination Gatorade, and right now it's Southern Comfort, but I emptied my bottle, so the next fill-up will probably be something else. And a few coffee nut peanuts. So I can have energy, booze, hydration, and I'm probably going to send myself sending off into orbit with this.
So what are you drinking tonight?
Right now, it is a combination of Gatorade, the berry flavor, and Southern Comfort. And coffee M&Ms. Mm. They're actually not bad. Coffee and M&Ms are not bad. I'll never eat them again, though. Trying to go on a diet, and after I catalog these, it's like 700 calories on this. Like, my God. Anyway, that's enough of that. As I keep eating them. Let's go ahead and get started here in three.
Let me name my character. Let me name.
Oh, name away. Name away.
All right, and I am a spinning floor tile today. While you are probably.
Ugh.
Oh,
I am.
I pressed A. My bad. Go.
Three, two, one, go. Come back, Uncle. We're supposed to race to the castle.
So what settings did you go for today?
Okay, that's not right. Hold on. Something's not right. It was not supposed to be a Triforce run. It was supposed to be a Ganon run with the general opening here.
Okay. Misfire. Let's
Misfire, give me a quick second. Luckily,
refresh and.
okay, I swear I generated that right. Okay, generate. I want a standard, no glitches, defeat Ganon, randomized sword, normal fix, no glitches. Why does it keep wanting me to name it though? Let's see. Reset everything. I think it saves your settings, so I have to reset it all back to the defaults.
Are you going off of the custom generation?
No, just generate, just a general generate, I think. Or did I? Oh no, I see. Oh, I was still in the customized. I goofed.
That's
Okay,
okay.
okay. Let's see. Defeat Ganon. Normal variation. Mm. We won't go for any variation. We're keeping it pretty simple, just as I said. I'm still kind of snuffled up a bit because of my con run here. In fact, I might take an antihistamine in a moment, but let's see. Okay, this looks a little more likely. Okay. Let's see if OBS will be nice enough to... Yep, snagging the right one. Alright, false start. Sorry, everybody.
Looks like Randomizer might be on.
Randomizer.
Based off of the color, possibly. The color swap.
No, I don't have any variations or anything on there that could have done that. Well, other than the heart color. I changed the heart color just for giggles.
Okay.
Alright, just let me know when you're ready.
I am at the character select screen. And now on the Bonos tablet.
Wow, okay.
Everything looks good on my stream, so
Alright.
whenever
3, 2, 1.
So what I have is watermelon, pucker, and lime, cucumber, gator.
Okay, randomize the palette. Whatever, we'll deal with it.
This could mean... What did we do last with the random Randomizer? Did we do bosses? I don't quite remember.
No, we just did Triforce pieces.
That was with the custom, but I meant with using the Randomizer, because it might have saved those settings.
Okay, let's see. Was it the... Okay, where did, it wasn't the entrance randomizer.
We'll find out. Let's not worry.
Yeah. Yeah, I'm gonna drive myself crazy with this. Well, it looks like Uncle was actually, really nice this time around.
Indeed. Very standard affair, so.
Yeah, it hasn't been really much in the way of random. Outside of the heart piece in Uncle's house. And the 300 gems, Well, that was a waste. Okay. Okay, those of you who are not keeping track so far, we did. I don't know where he's at, but I'm pretty sure he's already surpassed me, especially since I tried to kill myself. And I'd succeeded, but it didn't do anything. We do have a sword right off the bat. We have a bottle, which means that Net Bottle Kid will definitely have some goodies, and we got plenty of money, so we can buy some stuff in Kakariko. So we're definitely going to be doing a little bit of hoarding at Kakariko after we're done with Escape.
So, one of the interesting things about Randomizer when you set it to normal Zelda escape, when you go into the sewers, normally, since you don't have a lantern, it would be black. But just for this intro sequence, they change it so that you'll have a lantern for a short.
Yep. Or else it would be really hard for you to get through this. Alright, and... Ooh, actually I'm gonna grab those, even though we'll probably find treasure chests full of them later on. It's always good to have a few on hand. Actually, isn't this the... Yep. Oh, hello! So it looks like the sewer is opening up quite a few different ways. Probably would help if I actually went the right way.
So I've exited Sanctuary.
Okay. And I'm just about to get to Sanctuary here.
Lumberjack is a shield upgrade.
Alright. Let's see. Alright. Looks like Thieves isn't exactly sparking interest.
Nah, Forest is junk. Well,
What we can tell so
sorta
far.
junk. There's one potentially good item.
Well, it might be useful. Ah, I think that could have been my chance to check the bush creature. And now I'm lost. Hey!
CAC is loaded, and I've only been into one cave.
Did you manage to clear out escape?
Yeah.
Yeah, so escape had some really good value there. Unfortunately, it also means that it is going to be very difficult to decide where to go because we had the literal world opened up to us here.
CAC is gonna open up a lot more. Like.
Oh wow, yeah. Jeez, it's like it's saying that the world's your oyster. Good luck. Jeez, good luck indeed. Oh, you cheap ass son of a bitch!
Did you buy the 500 rupee thing? Or 100 rupee?
The fishmonger, yeah.
For $1.
Yeah, fishmonger has life lessons. Ooh. I think the game just gave me a go ahead on something here.
Oh.
Well, it looks like Blind's area has pretty much a nice little trophy.
Yeah, CAC has amazing items.
The only problem is that even though I know where I can do with this bow and what to do with it, I don't know if I can do what I want to do with it.
Library is a full heart.
I'm gonna try to get a chicken in here. Darn it. Didn't even aim it right. Full bomb. Yeah. Chicken house, not so much. Chicken house gave you what you paid for.
You know that race thing? You're gonna want to do it.
Is the game actually... This scares me. If the game is being this nice, that scares me.
It's probably gonna have the best items hidden.
Yeah.
Off in Turtle Rock.
Okay, Bugkid Tavern done. Let's go check out the race and then... Oh, I forgot to mark off Link's house. There we go.
So, guess what Blue Mill does to my avatar?
What's that?
I'm now the Ether Medallion.
Guess red will be Quake.
It's really derpy because the lightning bolt's like flip-flopping. It's just one good item after another.
I know. Really good.
You're gonna want to go. You're kind of gonna want to go to the sewer, waterway. I keep forgetting all it.
Not water temple. I know what you're talking about. that part wasn't worth it.
Desert Ledge has something good. Desert Palace has something good.
You can't even get into it though. Nice, stand corrected.
Boss key requires Pegasus boots.
Alright, so Desert Palace is still going to be a low fly zone.
You're still gonna want to go
For the ledge.
in. Yep.
Thank you, Desert Grandpa, you gave me nothing. Hmm, against my better judgment, I'm gonna see what I can find in the desert.
What do you mean?
Well, I know where the boss key is, but you know what, screw it, never mind, walking away. Because that also means that's one treasure chest I can't open. And I'm actually
Did
gonna...
you get the smasher?
I found my jazz hand gloves.
Well, there's also a smash.
Oh, for crying out loud. Okay, here I go.
I said Desert has a good item.
Right,
Desert Palace.
good point. This is gonna end up being one of the quickest randomizer games we've ever played at this rate. It's like the game heard me when I said I wasn't feeling 100% myself.
Ice Cave is junk.
There we go. Okay, now I'm outie.
Waterfall has the best item. Well, behind the waterfall, but
Right.
you get me.
Okay, spider. The droppy spider has arrows. Oh, hey, I found you. Well, what was you?
Oh. I too just found me. And a fire rod.
Yep.
It wants us to go into Turtle Rock. I doubt we have the items for it.
It's definitely hinting at it, that's for sure. Alright, let's see here.
Hype Cave has an item.
Okay, let's see. Alright, looks like green is in swamp.
Indeed it is. Red crystals are Ice Palace and Misery Mine. And Skull Woods is the blue medallion.
So you already know what Zahasrazaba had.
No, I went to the Dark World and checked them out.
Okay. Zahasrazaba has a shield upgrade.
Fuck.
Hmm?
I jumped down the ledge I didn't want to.
Ah.
No CMC or anyone today?
Doesn't look like it. I don't know if he... Maybe he got sick or had to take care of family affairs or something.
Any of them go to Everfree?
No, unfortunately they didn't. I know a few of them are going to BronyCon, but they're usually more along the East Coast, so they're a little more limited. In fact, that's part and parcel why I'm going to Trot, because some of them do hit Trot up, and I would like to meet some of them too. And not just to check out all the craziness that is TrotCon, even though that is a bonus.
The flute is in Paradox Cave.
Damn it.
I got that hint just... No, it's a hint. I don't actually have... I don't even know what Paradox Cave is.
I think I know what they're talking about.
My cat wants hug.
Yep, flute is in Paradox Cave. Wait, does that mean you're in the same area I'm in?
First Palace?
Yep. 10 bombs.
Oh. I can't beat this dungeon because I don't have lantern.
Actually, I just got through it somehow.
The second half?
Well, the first half with the spin around.
Yeah, so did I.
Okay, that was a bad idea.
What'd you do?
Die.
Crap. Mountain is dark too, and I don't want to stumble my way through it.
Well, looks like we might have finally hit upon our first problem.
Bumper Cave has some bombs.
Fugitive has some money.
What'd you think about today's episode?
It, honestly, it kind of had that a little. It was a little formulaic. It wasn't exactly anything surprising. I mean, it was
Yeah,
nice. It was nice to
Garble
get
was dumb.
huh?
I thought the whole Garble thing was dumb.
Well, I get where they're trying to go, and at least they didn't make it like he was like he just does beat poetry, which is yeah, that's stupid as hell. But it could have been much worse. The yeah, admittedly, then yeah, it was just really weird. It had a lot of good moments, a lot of good jokes and stuff. It was an adequate episode. It's not the worst I've seen, but it definitely is not one that I'm going to be like, oh man, I should watch that again and again and again. But I figure, I guess it is something that they had to do at some point, you know?
Nah, they could have just kept Smolder as a single child.
Well, not the Smolder single child part. That one, that was a little shoehorned. I'm talking about just the whole, you know, big bully dragon getting a redemption, kind of having, like, a tender sweet side, and he's actually just a big bully because everybody would pick on him otherwise. I mean, it's been done to death, but it's like one of those things you have to check mark on every single show in existence for some reason.
He was a dick before Smolder went to.
No, I know he
Twilight.
was always a dick. He was always a dick. They're just like
So
trying to justify
why would
his.
we have any sympathy for him?
I don't. I don't have any sympathy. I'm just feeling. It feels like it was just a check mark episode. They had a checklist of things that they had to do, and this was one of the check marks. I'm just glad it. I mean, they at least had some fun moments with it. That's the one thing I'm glad for. They could have easily just phoned it all in, and they didn't. At least not heavily.
Coochie, Coochie, Coo, Ember.
Coochie Coochie Coo Ember is by far one of the most hilarious things I've seen in a while. Granted, Fluttershy making enough baby noises to hurt your ears was something else.
Well, anything Cinderace Dragon does is amazing.
Yeah. Though the whole Fluttershy Ember thing's like, are these all yours? What? It's just like that was glorious. Some moments right there. That made the whole episode for me right there. No matter what happened, just that moment was enough for me.
And now there's so much junk.
Yeah. Looks like
They put all
Christmas
the
is
good
over.
items at the start.
Trying to remember how to navigate this damn maze. Oh, that was pointless. Though I am kind of hoping that people do draw up Fluttershy in the Beat Poetry outfit. I think that'd be fun.
Or Ember.
Oh, or both of them. That would be great.
So, do you want good news or bad news?
Let's go with the bad news.
I found the lantern.
I am nowhere near it, am I?
Actually, that's the good news. The bad news is where it is.
Like I said, I figured I'm nowhere near it.
Palace of Darkness.
It would be in Pod. That's an irony if ever was one. Okay, I'm an idiot. Got it.
Be right back. I need to use the restroom.
Okay. Ah, shit! Dun, 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 dun. Hey, that's weird. Oh, I think I confused the two again. Come on, just let me get through this, guys. Ah.
I'm back.
Yeah, randomized bosses.
Uh-oh. What did you go against?
Well, I went against the butterfly in cursed woods. Yeah, I know there wasn't any crystals here, but it was right in the middle of it, and I figured I'd try for a long shot in hopes that it would somehow lead to something glorious. He's holding his own boss key, by the way.
Huh.
So let's see if all of that crap was worth it. It was not worth it. None of that was worth it. I wasted everything there. I have no idea how to... Fine, whatever. Okay. So yeah, the Cursed Woods is completely pointless. Unless, of course, somehow we end up having a pedestal run.
Helmrock King is Ice Palace boss.
Right, okay, yeah, worms. By the way, they're all worms. Okay, saving and quitting, I'm done.
And boss gives sword upgrade.
Yay.
Palace of Darkness has silver arrows. No, Eastern Palace, not Palace of Darkness.
Darn.
A unique item is inside the pyramid. So it could just be mushroom, it could be...
Could be a lot of different things, but it's definitely not a throwaway item, that's for sure. It's just annoying.
Nah, like... cape, mushroom, those are kind of throwaway items. The other glove is in Swamp Palace. In the eastern area. Or western, I don't know. I didn't read it real clear.
Alright. Well, so far, doing okay in pod.
I know what was the name of that word?
Paradox.
Paradox. It's the one on Death Mountain with the 3 Moldorn in it, and you have to.
Yeah, it's the one where for some reason it looks like it's having you go one way, but for some reason you're going up, but you're not going up at all. I knew which one you were talking about. The moment you said Paradox Cave, which is also the reason I'm in pod because I knew what it was.
There's another good item in that room.
By the way, just a heads up, in about a month's time, I'm not going to be available for this. In fact, I probably won't be at the meetup either.
What's happening in a month?
The equivalent of you getting a new World of Warcraft expansion.
Oh, Shadowborn?
Well, Shadowbringers. And I have early access for 3 days.
What am I supposed to do?
Time your own randomizer run. Do a 100% completion randomizer run. Really test your limits and your sanity. At least the good thing is we should be in mid-season hiatus at that time, so I shouldn't miss any new Wet Pony stuff. Outside of the community stuff, anyway. Which will still suck because I love the community stuff, but I don't have to worry about a new episode at least.
I suppose I'll have Mario Maker 2.
And if you don't, I probably will.
No, I definitely will.
No! Son of a biscuit! I was so close and I couldn't pause. Oh, I'm an idiot. Alright, well, I finished off Palace of Darkness and its frozen counterpart. Right.
Turtle Rock requires ether, which I do not have. And Misery Mire is Quake, which I also do not have.
Alright. Hey, Gamma Gamer. Not exactly a mod. This is a randomizer, where everything has been switched around in the game. So you don't know where you're gonna find anywhere. This also makes it a lot more complicated because you have to basically know a lot about the game. Even when you do, somehow it doesn't fail to disappoint. This is the wrong way. This actually is really cool though, yeah. So it can be a lot of fun, but it can also be a freaking stress magnet if you're trying to raise somebody or you checked everything that you normally would think of and you have to think of that one obscure place that has a piece of heart that you never thought of, that you've never went after even when you were 10 years old. And by the way, Southern Comfort and Gatorade do not mix. Knew I should have gone for the Pepsi. And there we go. That's a tempting offer, man. Do you happen to have a site or some of your drawings that you do? Guess we'll just grab that while I'm here.
I need the hook shot.
Yeah, good luck with that, man. Alright. Honestly, wish I had the same free time you did, man. I mean, I have some free time, which is nice, but usually it feels like so little. Granted, it also makes me cherish and appreciate the free time I do have and use it to the fullest. And
Hey, can you send me that link, Circuit?
the art link.
Yeah, I'm not on your YouTube. I'm on your Twitch.
No, okay, no, shouldn't be a problem. I'll throw it to you after we're done here.
Gotcha.
Probably be about 10 minutes, knowing your pace.
I'm struggling to find. I need the hook shot to progress.
True, being in high school definitely gives you a lot more free time. High school free time. It's asleep in my classes because it's not that I didn't not care about them. There wasn't much for me to learn.
Thieves Town is Moldorm.
Huh.
And you don't need to get the maiden, so you can just walk right in.
That's good at least. Though you'll probably still want to do some treasure hunting.
Yeah, I am struggling. Can't do Turtle Rock with that medallion, can't do Measuring Mire without medallion, can't do Ice Palace without Hookshot. I could see if you got all the chests in Skullwoods, but I trust.
I think I did. Or if I didn't, I'm going to be really confused because I had no more keys left or anywhere else to look. La la la, going upstairs. La la la, going downstairs. La la la, going upstairs again.
Do you ever watch old Game Grumps with John Trump?
I watched a little bit here and there, yeah.
Puzzballs, by going upstairs. Puzzballs.
Shit, I forgot about the lightning, that thing. By the way, Hamburger Worm is Electric Eye.
Oh yeah, I've beaten Eastern, Tower of Hera, Palace of Darkness, and Thieves.
Yep, you are way ahead of me.
Well, if I can't find this stupid hookshot, you're gonna pull it.
I might, but I am still way behind, all things considered. Let's see. Gamma, it wasn't that so much that information stuck to me, unfortunately. I just caught on real fast, and it really wasn't difficult stuff that they were teaching us. And again, I've never known high school to be the bastion of superior in knowledge and intellect. No offense.
Dude, I slept all throughout high school, like every single class. And not most, some classes I got like straight A's. But the boring ones like law, I got barely past.
Dang it, I thought they weren't supposed to go all the way to you. Jeez.
What?
The eyes have like a massive range. They're hitting me all the way to the edge of the map.
Okay, the eyes will make a stamp of where you're standing. So as long as you take like a full tile away, they'll never hit you. They also get one shot by silver arrows.
Which I don't have.
Oh, see. I told you where they are, right?
Yeah, but I'm just kind of running dungeon to dungeon at this point, whichever runs across my path while I'm grabbing stuff.
Well, Hookshot's not in Thieves Town, and I don't know where to look. I just realized I forgot the swordsmith. So that's where I'm doing that.
True enough, you can get your GED. No, in all honesty, the high school diploma does kind of hold a little more weight. Granted, it's I don't know, and it's like comparing the weight of a car to a truck. I mean, they're both heavy as hell. I don't know. I could come up with a better analogy. But just hold in there, man. High school is the best sleep you'll ever get in your life.
Swordsmith gives a rupee. A single rupee.
Yeah, I'm not kidding either. I mean, I don't know why. I've always slept the best on those damn desks. And I'll never know why. Okay, come here, you little eyeball. Oh, do I gotta hunt you down? There we go. Oh, that's interesting.
Found ether tablet.
Just finally got past the eyeballs.
It's in purple chest. So next destination is Turtle Rock.
Honestly, I didn't get a stomach cramp at all on the desks, but it does leave me in a weird, disoriented state, so... Tomato, potato? It's even worse when I'm actually trying to stay... When I was trying to stay awake. I would actually sit in my chair and I would just be kind of rocking a little bit, trying to stay awake but with little bits of movement, but sometimes the material was so dry and boring that I just could not stay awake, and I would actually fall asleep rocking myself to sleep. It was the stupidest thing. Of course, nobody ever just, like, slammed my desk to wake me up or anything. I would always wake up a few minutes afterwards just like, wait, what's going on? Oh, right, I'm at class. I think. I mean, the only time I ever stayed awake in most of my classes was when I had the computer classes. Because the computer classes back then, they did not protect their computers as well as they do nowadays. So we downloaded Unreal Tournament demos, and we would multiplayer all day on those machines. And the teachers didn't give a hoot. It was glorious.
There is also the Windows Halo.
The Windows of what?
The Windows Halo.
Well, that wasn't out in my time, unfortunately.
Really?
Yeah, it wasn't. My time was during the 64 era, man.
So
Halo.
you're older than me.
I am older than you. Though I don't act or seem it, don't I? Apparently I've discovered the fountain of youth and I have no idea how. I'm not complaining though. It would help. I mean, there's been scientific studies that have proven school should be starting later. By all accounts, school should be starting later for high school students. That what they have now is completely ridiculous. The problem is the reason that they have the school at such a early time is the most dumbass reason to date. And even nowadays, it's still a dumbass reason. Essentially, it's money. It's cheaper to do bus. It's cheaper to have the same buses carry high school students than junior high, if you have a junior high in your state, and then grade school. So they make you go earlier because they're trying to cut costs on buses. That is the reason.
My school district's considering it, and a lot of bus drivers might lose their job because of it.
Ooh, that's rough.
God damn it. I'm out of magic. I hate this puzzle without the hook shot.
Well, yeah. Apparently some school districts are thinking of switching to later hours, though. Admittedly, that does suck that some bus drivers might lose their job because of it. Or get shortened hours because they're not running 3 different routes in a day.
Well, on top of that, they do field trips.
Well, there are field trips, yeah. Dodge anti-fairies. And yeah, I remember playing Super Nintendo in grade school. I grew up with Legend of Link to the Past. That's why I have such a fondness for it. Granted, it's also why I'm a complete idiot, because I was an idiot when I was playing this game at a younger age. Maybe some bus drivers would be happy to have less routes then. Then again, I guess it depends on what kind of kids they have. If they actually have the well-behaved bus driving kids, or the hell spawns that you normally see them completely losing their shit and starting to do horrible things to them. Then again, you got some really messed up bus drivers too, so, you know, equal blame all around. Nobody's innocent until proven guilty. Ah, there we go. And there's our silver arrows and another crystal down. I feel like I'm forgetting something here. Oh, right. Okay, yeah, I'm not gonna do the wide paintbrush on high school students. Some of them are actually quite smart, knowledgeable, caring, conscious people. Granted, it's the loudmouth jerk-off asshole nut jobs that seem to wreck it for everybody. And unfortunately, they're very loud. And very jerkish. So those are the ones you always hear about with everything. Oh, little Timmy organized a bake sale to help feed the homeless. Well, little Jimmy just set a firecracker off in the middle of a fireworks factory and just burned half of downtown. Which one's going to actually get on the news, I wonder?
So, Circuit?
Yeah, what's up?
You're gonna want to go into Swamp Palace just to get the second globe.
I figure that might be the case.
And then you're gonna want to go to Turtle Rock. Or, yeah, Purple Chest, Turtle Rock.
Well, luckily I got the flute to make my life easier. Why didn't I have the book in my inventory for that moment? But in all honesty, though, I do like high school students. I think they're awesome. At least in some cases. The ones that are actually trying to make a difference and trying to do things into the world. They come out with really creative ideas. They have a lot of energy to pull it off. It's really an amazing thing. Those are the kids that I admire and I feel better about the future of the world with. Yeah. Granted, sometimes it's a bit hard to differentiate between the two, between them and the Instagram model wannabes. It's even more hilarious because there were high school kids back in my day, back in the late 90s that sound like the high school kids of today. Granted, they're not as they didn't have phones to broadcast their stupidity, but just everything else was pretty much spot on.
Not to be a downer, but I'm in go mode from this Turtle Rock.
Are you kidding? I knew that's exactly what was going to happen in the first place. Granted, I'm gonna keep going as long as I can until you finish out, but I figured you were gonna hit go mode well before I could get through.
Yeah, I found Tuckshot in here. Tuckshot and the medallion I needed. And the boss is Swamp Palace, so good thing I had Hookshot.
That'd have been hilarious if you didn't. I know of Wooten's humor a little bit. I'm not too familiar with it, but I am familiar with the whole idea of shock humor and racial humor. Let's see. I can't say I'm a fan of racial humor per se, but I'm not exactly against it either to some extent. I mean, there's racial humor and then there's racism, where it's kind of hard to find that fine line though, because it can get crossed really easily. Because the whole point of humor is to skirt that line. In fact, a lot of humor could be considered shock humor if you really think about it, because it's not humor unless somebody is probably going to get offended by it. If you've tried to become the most unoffensive, humorous person in the world, you're going to be the blandest comedian in existence. Even Robin Williams, God rest his soul, best comedian of all time, his humor would shock and awe some people. I mean, you ever see his live on Broadway stuff? He is swearing up a storm. He's talking about cats peeing on everything, and he's talking about taking a Viagra and having a hard on for 5 hours, and basically using a water bottle to just like do a fake orgasm on stage. Like, shh! It's like, dear God, people would be losing their shit on that, but he's still funny. I still love his humor. Because, yeah, it's offensive, but it's also it speaks truth, too. Because, yeah, Viagra is a messed up, funny pill, and it is going to do some fun things for you if and when you take it. Because, let's face it, chances are there's going to be a moment you are going to try it. Whether because you medically have to, or you actually have that insatiable curiosity that you really shouldn't, but we all know that no matter how you shouldn't do something, you're gonna do it anyway. Okay, yeah, you got a get out of humor free card right there. Though that really sucks, man. That's terrible stuff. That is terrible, man. Sorry to hear about that. Granted, I got to admit though, your grandfather must have been really old if he died in a concentration camp, especially if you're still in high school. Oh, you sick bastard. Okay, that was stupid as hell. Okay, that was terrible. He fell off a guard tower. I feel terrible for laughing at that, but it is kind of funny. Yeah. Grant, yeah, they should have figured that the story wouldn't have quite panned out. Well, you got me, man. You got me. You got me good. Yeah, I see exactly what you mean. That I see what you mean, man. Yeah, I can see some people just completely losing their minds. It's like, how dare you? People, you know, it's like, I get it. I you know. There we go. Finally got my golden gloves. Jeez. Alright, let's see. And oh, right, I remember now. I see what you mean, man. I see it, yeah. I can definitely see some people taking offense to that, and I understand why. At the same time, that is hilarious and shocking. Granted, I swear I heard that joke before. I'm not gonna lie, I swear I heard that before somewhere. I could be wrong though. Maybe I'm wrong. Maybe I'm thinking somebody else. I mean, I thought it was George Carlin. There's no way he did that kind of humor. Granted, you want a different kind of shock humor, go with George Carlin. It's a little dated considering it was 80s and 90s stuff before he died. But it does hold up nowadays sometimes. It really does. I mean, have you ever listened to George Carlin Cataclysm?
Name doesn't sound familiar.
Really? You haven't? Oh, jeez. I mean, he would... Okay, I was about to date... Well, I already dated myself, but even worse. Okay, but yeah, he was... one of the big things he was famous for is Bill and Ted's Excellent Adventures, Rufus. But he was also a comedian. He was kind of a shock comedian that talked about a lot of government issues, some societal issues, and basically put a humor spin on them. Like when he was he talks about the 7 words you can't say on radio. I can't remember them now. They're basically all swear words. That's weird. Shouldn't the purple chest be in the blacksmith's house?
Have you saved the blacksmith?
You have to save his ass?
Yep, you have to do that first.
Ah, jeez. Well, I guess I'll do that in a moment here. But yeah, he talks about like the 7 words you can't say on radio, which basically, yeah, a bunch of swear words. He talked about just just like a suburban house fire in the suburbs where everything is identical, where everybody has the same exact house, the same exact car, the same exact children named Jason and Jennifer. Just it was just really good stuff.
Dude, Misery Meyer.
Yeah.
Just beat the boss. I went in with like 1.5 health and almost died.
1.5 health and almost died. I'm surprised you didn't die.
Misery Meyer was Helmrod King. Palace of Darkness boss.
Right.
On to the last dungeon.
On to the last dungeon while I try to do what I can to play some catch up. But yeah, Gamut Gamer, you go ahead and you do you. There's one thing about doing shock humor and racial humor. It's another to actually support it. If you catch my drift. It's the people that aren't doing it for jokes, but are actually doing it because they think it's actually a good idea, which that's messed up stuff. No. But we're getting into fun conversation territory there, so I'll leave that alone. I gotta admit, this seed was something else. It first gave us everything, and then it gave us absolutely nothing. Just to dangle us around for a while.
We still could have had some divergence, but not much.
Yeah. Giant rocks are trying to crush my head here.
You know something about Ocarina of Time Randomizer I wish they did for this?
What's that?
Music.
Admittedly, that would be nice, but I think there might be a reason why they can't. Or maybe it's not as easy. Granted, I can't say that with 100% certainty because in the Final Fantasy IV, the Final Fantasy IV Free Enterprise Randomizer, they actually have a segment which they randomize the music every time. Granted, it's only one segment and not the entire game. Granted,
we have a Super Metroid: A Link to the Past crossover. I don't think it should be too hard.
Yeah, I might be coming up with excuses. I don't really know myself out, honestly. Speaking of which, you know, it's kind of sad, but not surprising. Uh, and yeah, this is going to go into controversial territory a little bit. I was actually watching Pro Jared's run of Link to the Past Zelda Randomizer crossover, and I just
Yeah,
and then after all the stuff came out, it hasn't uploaded anything in 2 weeks.
I've been wanting to replay Mega Man Legends because I really liked that game when I was a kid, and I
Uh,
actually beat it. So I was watching him play it.
yeah.
Oh, Ice Palace's twin, or Trinex.
Oh, I thought you were already done with Ice Palace.
No, I had to leave it. It's my last dungeon. Trinex hurts so much, and I have red mail. Like, Jesus.
Think about
And he's dead.
think how much worse it would have been if you had blue mail or green.
I don't have any potions, so I'd be dead. And I hate going through Ice Palace. So far, no duplicate bosses.
Well, I goofed that sucker up. Let's try this. Whee! Oh! Oh god, I got lucky there. I got through the torch door just as it was shutting down.
Yeah, that's sort of my hate with that hook shot that I was vocally complaining about.
Yay, Bugnet. Alright, Bugnet's not a critical item, so no reason to mark it. Luckily, I got a little bit of magic there, or else... Thinking about it, I'm kind of glad that the bosses are mixed up, because it would really suck going through this with the no extra magic thing going on.
What do you mean?
Well, I mean, I already wasted all my magic on the fire rod just getting through that one place. Can I imagine having to fight fire and ice head?
If you restart the dungeon, there's always a magic refill on the left.
Yeah, but I hate restarting dungeons.
If you're not too far in, like that first central area, then it's okay. Alright, place your bets. What's Ganon Key gonna be? Number 1? Number 23? Who knows?
I'm gonna go for 23. The last possible one, so you're
hoping
fishing.
for 1.
Of course you're hoping for 1.
And of course you're hoping for 23.
Yeah, is that...
So we're even.
Yep, there's no surprises there. Anybody in our chat rooms want to take a guess? But we got a few
Number
people
1 is
watching. Yeah.
bombs. Number 2 is a key. Number 3 is a map.
Probably could have been smarter about that. Oh well.
4 is a heart. 5 is a key. 6 piece of heart. 7 the mushroom. Eight is $20.
Yay. I think it was down.
9 is a key.
Alright, Mimic Cave.
10 arrows. Piece of heart. $50. And 13 is 3 bob.
Oh, Quakey.
Uh, 14 is a piece of heart. And the ice room boss is blind.
Huh.
This is not fun. This is hell.
I feel a little better about it. Granted, if...
Maybe I should pause and let you catch up.
No.
You can experience this pain.
I'm already in a different level of pain.
Magic powder, $20. Level 4 sword.
Jeez.
What is that, 18?
Ah, crap. I'm gonna hate this.
Blue cane.
Oh, Ganon was hoarding, wasn't he? Or Aghanim, anyway.
Same person.
Yeah, but you know, some people have that stick.
I'm out of magic!
And here we go. Checkpoint.
I'm so salty. Finally found it, and I stopped count.
Oh, so we don't know, you got the key, but you don't know which chest.
I'll find out in the credit.
Fair enough. Well, I got hook shot. I'm still getting my ass blasted by these laser eyes. Really hate these laser eyes. I'm just racking up the deaths here at this point. Damn it! No, no! Stop knocking me off the cliff! Literally gonna keep dying over and over just because I'm trying to grab one last chest here. And the lasers keep saying no. And knocking me off the goddamn edge.
If you stay on the topmost half of the path, they won't hit you. So, like, you can line it up or wait for them to shoot before moving.
No, no, no! Yes! Yes, I got that key! Fucker! And then I died again. But I got it. So maybe I'll beat Turtle Rock before you beat the game.
Oh yeah, I've just entered like the gauntlet, so you're gonna have plenty of time. And then there's the potential of me not even being able to beat the game because the random boss at the end is stupid.
Well, isn't it gonna be Aghanim?
The boss right before Aghanim. On that, like, bridge.
I wish I could say my luck was that good, but I really don't know.
Second boss is Mothula, and I have B for him.
Alright. And now we finally
Second mini boss is done.
Alright, well, that one's taken care of. Now it's a decision on who I want to go after next. Let's see.
Found the fourth bottle.
Guess I'll browse Hookshot Cave real fast.
And final mini boss is Mini Moldorm. Yay! Or not mini, but Moldorm.
Isn't that who it normally is anyway?
Yep. But it could be worse.
No, that, I mean, yeah, it could be worse, but it's not exactly bad either. It's just the same one we'd expect.
He's still pretty bad. Gotta keep falling.
Fair enough.
Five times.
5 times.
I think my drinking may be affecting my game.
Nah, drinking is supposed to make you a better gamer.
And he's dead on the 6th attempt. Three hits, nice. 0 hits, bad. Time.
Darn, I was hoping I could at least get through this last dungeon. Oh well.
You can go straight to the boss. You don't need to do anything.
Well, I didn't know if there was any other items I needed out of it. I forgot which is where. Though, yeah, I think I was in go mode, actually, so... I probably could have just gone right for the boss and ended it. Oh well. Well, it was a good race all over, you know. It didn't start off the way I expected it. Tried my best on the ending part. Didn't quite work out either. But I'd say good times all around, right? I mean, I had fun. You beat me. Sorry. It's trying for some, okay. My humor is dead. I think the liquor is killing it. Anyway, so I hope you guys enjoyed it. So once again, looks like Cataclysm comes out on top, though. Admittedly, other than a few really the big mistakes, I have been noticing a marginal improvement on my gameplay. So I'm getting better. I'm getting there. Maybe one day I'll actually be able to race them as equals without having to get random hints, but we'll see one day. Any case.
Maybe we could try it one of these times where we don't give each other hints.
I'm good. I don't think I'm
with CMPC.
With what?
Not CMPC, CMC.
Right, yeah. Well, anyway, good to see you once again at Cataclysm, and we'll do another one next week.
Indeed.
And we'll see you guys later. Peace out.
Bye.